Warm welcome. This is Markus Termin Astrologisches Stundenbuch, and this is my take for the 14th of May 2025. What's the astrological situation? The moon has moved over to the sign of Sagittarius, and we are in the aftermath of the full moon energy, which was a very strong and very gripping full moon in any sense. Now, as the moon is in Sagittarius, it faces the opposition to Jupiter. And this we'll have an exact point of time, which is going to be at the 15th in the morning at 11 o'clock, Middle European summertime. And this is the chart for it. See the opposition in between Moon and Jupiter. This is what I'm talking about. What does that mean? It means that there's a longing for information on the one side, and the moon is pulling in the side of wisdom at the other side. Though we are in the period of some kind of a blessed relief, tensions are lowering, since they build up to the full moon. Now the tension goes low down again, not really low down. This is a struggle in between actually where do I get my information from and how do I sort this out in the sense of wisdom. Why do I put out this one aspect as the most important one? Because it happens in the perfect square position to the nodes. See the nodes in between Virgo and Pisces. So this is a gate, this is something to do right, don't get things wrong. Have all the information and still integrate all the wisdom. This is what it's all about. The positive aspect in between Venus and Mars is still approaching, and both are in fire signs, and so is Moon. Moon is also in the fire sign. So we have a fire trine, and actually this trine forms up with Jupiter. I didn't put it in lines, but you could make such a form in between those figures and you'll get the figure of a big dragon, And so it's all about information. Don't miss the right information in this sense, but there are big chances, especially in between men and women, women and men. Venus we're talking about, Mars we're talking about. So this is the basic situation for the middle of the week. Let's put it that way. Then, coming over to Sunday, or later on, and this is just a perspective I've been looking at. We will have a movie in between that, of course. But there's one aspect which turns out to be very interesting when the moon will have moved over to the sign of Capricorn, which happens at the 15th, Middle European summertime, around 10 o'clock in the evening. And this is the chart for the trine in between the moon in Capricorn and the sun in Taurus. Now, what happens at the same time? The sun will meet Uranus, and it's at the point of Argol, which is a fixed star out of there. So this is the dangerous chart of beheading the king, actually. Some things can happen also at the level of financial markets, because the ruler of the moon is Saturn, and Saturn himself is still in the side of Pisces, the side of money flow. So this is an, could I say, explosive situation. It might not really be explosive, but somebody might lose his throne, to put it that way. This is actually what I see as the most important figures for the week to come. As I said, we're going to have another movie on Thursday, which will provide you with other interesting informations. Don't miss the trine in between Mars and Venus in fire signs. Fire signs are always uplifting. This is always about inspiration. Get up to a new level of being. This is what this week tells us as a main important message. Thank you for listening. You have been hearing Marcus Termin for the 14th of May 2025. In case you want to get in contact to have a personal reading, how those mundane figures work out in your personal chart, I'll be happy if you choose this mail address to build up contact. Mind the DE at the end. You're listening to the Genius German Astrologer.